we're going to be watching and exploring one show in particular that I have not seen before. I explore a lot of things on the internet, and I happen to be sucked into a Disney wormhole. But also, I explore K-pop, I explore exclusively YouTubers. But Disney has provided quite a lot of influencers. One thing I'm trying to do is to build a team of 4 girls, just like this one. And also what I'm trying to do is avoid Jeanette McCurdy, bro. Because I don't think she has a good reputation anymore after selling, out into controversy of like, let's expose Nickelodeon a little bit. The reason why she's losing reputation is when you look like this, when you look like fucking washed out Disney star that haven't actually followed the script and eaten properly, if you haven't done what an actress is supposed to do, is keep up the act, because you will look very, very weird coming out with a shitty fucking book. Just for the sake of controversy, just for the sake of exposing things and your own mom and just being upset about things. I don't respect that, to be honest. It would be more respectable if she did just a simple podcast and unleashed her emotions that way and kept up with a proper diet that doesn't look fucking like cheekbones have collapsed onto her, and she can barely exist anymore. We know what a healthy face looks like. I mean, Miranda hasn't changed a little bit. She's still normal, and she's still able to carry a new season of iCarly, while, Jeanette is nowhere to be found, kind of beefing with everyone. I don't think that's good reputation. I don't think that's a good person to stitch into a team of 4 girls. So we're just gonna move on. She's basically being carried by Ari and Carly. I call Miranda Carly because her name is fucking way too long. But she's being carried significantly. She's being significantly helped in terms of points that mean everything. It's all about the points. And 4,000 somehow gives her gold as well, even though it's all link related. Eventually, Jeanette will just fall off out of favor. I've already watched Sam and Cat and Victorious, and Sam and Cat is not exactly enjoyable, and Jeanette's character is not enjoyable either. It's a little bit too, like, aggressive and lazy at the same time. It's kind of like a bully person, but a female, So we're going to be looking for a different person, which forces me into looking into corners of Disney, places that you wouldn't actually look. But there's one more popular show that contains a girl. First of all, let me introduce. I will reintroduce Sierra at some point. But let me introduce the team where one piece is missing. So I have Peyton, the newest addition, I would say. You have Sabrina. All of these are Earth personalities, and I've already made Love 4, which is Wind personality. I call it Love because that's what I love. Did you know that trees are made out of winds, apparently? What is the third Earth personality? Bella and Zendaya. They're both are Earth personalities, but I can't really split them because they have. I am racist, to be honest. That's the honest reason. I don't let black people just run around. Especially like when Bella and Zendaya just happened to be very close together in Shake It Up. So close that I just stitched them together like, you're together now, it's over. I'm not separating that shit. If I separated, you would look weak and stupid. The Disney personality that you dumped into and given a lot of care and support, that shit is gonna stick in your life for a very long time, and you have to tame it and you have to figure out how to appreciate it to the max, because you can possibly be better than that person that has been crafted. It's very difficult. You can look hot and keep up, you know, by not trashing yourself or turning yourself into a clown, which Sierra did recently, like turn into a clown, it seems. McCormick, bro. Now she's a clown. And you know that her personality, Disney personality, is still haunting her because Black Lives Matter. Bruh. There's only one person in Disney that would say that, and it's a person that gets stuck with a black person as her best friend that almost steals the spotlight as well. She kind of steals, that's the whole plot. Like, she steals the spotlight. She has the talent. She has the family members acting in there. She's kind of the main kid, and she's like the outcast. But for me, because I care about pretty people, she's not the outcast. I actually appreciate quite a bit. When I watched Jessie, Sierra actually showed up and kind of introduced herself for the first time, and I was like, damn, that's a cute person. Now, she's very obsessive in terms of love interest, because she needs it very much. She needs to start with something. And the most iconic look is this schoolgirl thing. I think it's the first time she shows up as well. So I was like, shit. That smacked me in the head. Because of her personality, because she's completely like C-listed in terms of a spotlight. A third character, basically. The A-list is Jessie herself. B-list is Peyton. She just shows up randomly at some episode and acts as an obsessive person, basically. But here we get to at least rank her up a little bit. Level her up. Where she's still not A-listed, but that's fine. And I've already leached the first episode. I understand the plot. I understand what these children are going through. It's a little bit upsetting that she's way too young for my liking. And never got her own show. That fucking sucks. But A.N.T Farm happens to be very popular. So that helps. Maybe not as popular as other stuff and doesn't even have a good rating. 5.2. I mean, that kind of sucks. But I think it's pretty deep. If I can truly make Sierra stand out better than Jeanette, which is still a challenge, you know, we're dealing with something that burned her reputation because she couldn't be friends with like the biggest people Disney has produced. And then you have something that Disney just like tossed around and just, who cares? No one cares about you, Sierra. What a cool name, though. That's a very cool name to start with. So I will try and extract A.N.T Farm, all the information I can get about her. Even in the first episode, she looks fucking gorgeous. Even though, you know, gets nerfed by the fact that she's way too young to be looking gorgeous and stuff, but it still helps. Still better than whatever the fuck she's doing right now. Alright? This is much bigger of a crime than me staring at, you know, children of a Disney show. Because that's well crafted. This is just someone that fell off, you know, and became an NPC, a normal person. That's unacceptable, by the way. But it is what it is, you know. At least she's still active. Double check. Double check. I mean, kind of. Once a month. And you've hopefully guessed it. If you know personalities, it's Earth personality. And it's Earth Wind personality to be specific, which is mine. I relate for the first time and forever because Bella, Sabrina, and Peyton, and even Jeanette has this Earth Fire thing going on. Which makes me feel like shit, did they just throw Sierra off a cliff simply because she doesn't have the fire flare thing going on? And they kind of gave her like a paranoid personality. Where people call me Shizo all over the place, bro. Anywhere you go, you get 1,000 views on your video and you get 5 Shizo comments. Like, that's fucked up, man. That is fucking American nightmare, bro. American sludge. It's just Shizo the entire world. You're scared of people. You. Not me. You are. So yeah, there's this paranoid personality where like everything is scary. You're not supposed to like offend anyone, especially the big kids, which is also a part. She's a part of the whole program. Is she cute and hot and a cheerleader? So like, how could she avoid a spotlight? But spit on that shit. I don't like her. And she's not likable since episode 1, so probably not going to be able to just turn things around. Who knows? But it's already looking like, secretly, Sierra has the spotlight. Has at least my favor. Which is all that matters when I fucking make my videos. So, you are invited with me to explore A.N.T Farm and see what I can find. And yeah, she's not popular, like getting 100 comments, 400k followers. What is the other girl's name? China? Wait, that's her. What? What? 7 million followers. I mean, it kind of sucks when hashtag Black Lives Matter more than you do. That's when it really fucking sucks. Like, at some point you have to be racist enough to compare cultures. I don't even know. Is that China? Is that really her? I don't know what I'm looking at, bro. So far, she's just a bold little creature. Oh, let me guess. You have many, many thousands of posts that have absolutely no significance. I'm telling you, like, black people are weird. They're completely different. So not only China is gonna be not my favorite, how the fuck is her name China? And actually has been translated into the actress name as well. Like, what? Yeah, I'm paranoid too. We gotta try and save this creature. See what we can do. One insight does hit me, and I'm also being hit by a lot of booms that my neighbors are causing. And I don't even know where they're coming from, to be honest. It is a fucking nightmare. But there's another insight. Every single thing you learn in life, you first kind of have to apply it to your body, to the core, building habits, how you exercise, what you eat, how you sleep, how you feel, how you respond to things. I love the saying, body is a temple, bro. You build self-esteem. You build impressions to other people. Gotta take care of that. So it's a very good place to start when it comes to self-improvement. Obviously, not the only place. But even like small changes to your body probably change a lot in your life in general. The things you do, obviously. could come next, right? I have a whole system. Body, crystal. This is kind of like coming back to me. Crystal, then mind. Then sort of writing. Interesting. Chakra, magnetics, and sound. And it's probably not perfect because it's very mysterious. What does that have to do with anything Disney related and farm related? I have no idea. But maybe that helps. Because again, if Disney stars and everyone falls apart. Everyone needs to be better just to keep up with the demands of losing things. At least in early stages in your life. You lose more things than you gain. Funny enough. The only thing you gain is knowledge. Like, I had friends. I had responsibilities. Better parents. Did I? It's really hard to tell if I did. But it felt like I did. It felt like I had opportunities. It felt like I had better chances of doing something significant in my life. And now I have to do everything myself. So I'm not completely disconnected from like a face like this. And when I think of how people express themselves, I'm like, well, I can sort of relate to the good and the bad. And we all know if the body collapses, everything falls apart with it. So now that I know the elements and personalities, I might be learning the stack of energies. And it might change a lot of how I improve my life. Maybe it's a missing piece, I don't know, of how I have to operate to the maximum. Really think about the operation that needs to be done, like how I respond to every problem, how I solve it as fast as possible. Still seems like a detour, but it might help. This mindset is pretty deep. This is a very interesting situation. I don't really want to know China's or the grown-ass girl personalities. I don't really care about that. They're not that attractive. Personalities would be elements. We're trying to help Sierra grow, so maybe I need a different mindset. Maybe this is helpful. Maybe it's gonna help me too. I don't know, bro. Anything is possible. Looks like it's a special event as well. Disney's getting 15,000 milestone. So far, so good. I'll make flour 4. I think I might have flour 4. No. Because earth element, bro. Yeah, funny enough, it's almost scary, but knowing my personality, you just need a little bit of encouragement from one person. It could be me. For her life to change dramatically. This makes me think maybe one day I'll have all the Disney princesses in a team of teams. 16. How about that? Instead of 4. Fucking Avengers for real this time. A whole army. I definitely don't believe in early stardom, childhood stardom to ruin your life in any way. I don't believe in that. I think it's all up to you after all. Life is always hard like this. You get pulled by your parents, by the system, but then you have to dive into independence. And it's completely different from being surrounded by people and socializing and being a part of Disney. Now you have to do everything yourself. How do you do that shit properly? How do you transition into smooth sailing, you know? Who do you lean on to? Here comes the moment. Without a speech because I'm goddamn tired now. But at least, like, it's very enjoyable show so far. Sierra could be cooler. Well, hopefully it works out, though, in the end. Interesting, I don't yet have the most watched video, and it's gonna stop here. Very likely it's gonna take over, but it's gonna stop. Damn. That's so weird. It's kind of funny, but it seems like for Disney stars, they have to go back to their roots to be able to be great again in their life. But when I deal with programming, it's completely opposite. When I'm doing something creative, I have to take ownership and make sure that everything works as quickly as possible. And like the most recent adventure of me dealing with Unity ended up in a rant. Oh, let's try this simple thing. Of course, nothing will go wrong. But often it does go wrong, and you have to figure out what is the best solution. You have to chase after because the bridge does not exist. You're just not going to get a simple, plain fix. Not every single problem is just fixed for you. You have to solve your own shit and figure things out yourself. And there's plenty of tools to build your own bridges when it comes to programming. But when it comes to acting and being an influence, you kind of have to go back to the roots because you might want to be the adorable version instead of a creepy and independent version that also looks weak and weird, hard to relate to, and hard to understand. The only understandable part of, like, oh, you're being a teenager, ha 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 ha, until you're 30, obviously. This is a very important message. Sometimes you have no choice but to be a hater. And Americans are like, shit, I cannot be a hater. That's like negativity. I want to be nice with other people. Yes, sometimes you can't be nice with other people. You have to tell them the truth. Especially if they don't say anything back or do questionable things. How else are you going to interact with that person? You can slowly dive into hatred, you know, where at some point you can even create drama. You can even create drama at some point if being ignored for too long. Drama means you're going to get attention of some kind. You're going to divert people. You're going to spread your message. And you will turn other people into haters because they will hate you because they want to stop you. They think that you're the hater and it's a twisted fucking game to play. The reason why this is important is because most Disney stars now to be hated, most teenagers now to be hated, to be related to, right? While you hate, the benefit is that you are still connecting with the other person instead of being in denial or delusional, which a lot of people are when they want to say that Ariana Grande just released the best album so far. Yeah, the worst one, I think. And it's completely natural for that to happen because since her Disney stardom and innocence, everything fades away, all the good stuff fades away, so she has nothing good to give. And singers apparently try to be unique, just like Taylor Swift tries to be unique every single time, create a different sort of vibe. And like Evermore and all the fucking quiet and pointless albums that she released during COVID and all that shit, like that was the worst thing that Taylor Swift did, and she was not popular that year. Was not popular until she released her Eras tour or whatever, and she went on with it. Then she became popular when she re-released her music, all that shit, rejuvenating her presence. That was interesting. You know, that was debatable, but still interesting. You have to do good quality shit, and people have to tell straight up. At least talk to each other straight up. They're not supposed to be delusional fanboys. Just, and upset when I'm not one just like them. You know, like, for fuck's sake. Now you're the hater, and you're the hater of me, a fucking nobody. Like, good luck being a hater of that sort of person, where I haven't even showed my face, I'm already having haters. Like, that's pretty fucking high status to me, thank you very much. I just open my mouth and I already have haters as if I hurt someone's feelings with my mouth. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. And I'm not even talking about controversial things like, you know, political controversies or conspiracy controversies, all that shit. I barely touch on that. And of course, I'm also like hated to the level that I have to be medically hated, but it's just like people don't have self control. When they're hating, they're going full force, not realizing that I probably don't deserve it, and they probably will have to retract most of their comments somehow. Or dislikes, even dislikes. The videos they're disliking is piling up. I'm in their dislike category. They will always be able to find me. It's fascinating to me how unaware people are until they have to clean their fucking slate. Until someone, instead of searching their internet history, they look at the dislike history to seek, is this person moral or not? We look at what people disliked. It's crazy, right? Have you disliked Justin Bieber's Baby? Okay, maybe I can understand that because that was a trendy thing back in the day. But it still shouldn't be a reason to dislike. Because it would make no impact, to be honest. Us versus them mentality works as long as you're not pitchforking against one person. Yeah, thank you very much. You probably don't have to pitchfork against one person. That's a waste of time. I'll take it as a compliment, you know. An even greater compliment as long as I can deflect everything and reply to every decent comment. And yes, I'm still talking about the most watched video on my channel. But I also many other things that I have been through, and also every again Disney person who goes through the same thing of unquestionable approval of like, oh, she's one of us now. It's still us versus them. We just have to find them. So it's like, let's create right wing and dump all the hatred on them until we will degenerate and they will dump hatred on us. Wow. How cool is that? It's just going to be back and forth, guys. What a cool American dynamic. I'm sure no one's going to destroy it. Yeah. Us versus that one guy. How cool is that? Man, getting to see your dislikes is almost impossible. So that fucking sucks. It's not one of those playlists where it's just like, oh, liked videos, disliked videos. It's not being promoted in any way. Man, that fucking sucks. You need to see what you did, bro, and be proud of that every single day. You need to be served one video that you disliked every now and then. Not a subscription, but like on the main page. Here's your disliked video. There's a part 2 of this.
Thank you so much.
I'm so proud.
Man, he's gay? And that's his virginity loss or something? What? Man, this is getting out of control, bro. I said suck a dick, and now you're doing it because I said so. See? Ari's almighty. I can't wait for gay to be a slang again, where being gay is pretty fucking bad, because objectively, it's kind of fucking gross and stupid, and most people don't even get a relationship and have to be called insults, and insult somehow is worse than being gay. Like, for fuck's sake, bro. No, bro. Insult is like, I will go outside if there's a woman that wants me to go outside. You know, and I'm free to be picked up. It's a pretty fucking free flow relationship opportunity for anyone. Alright? You just message me and like, I give a fuck about you. That's pretty cool. And any relationship would be nice because no one even wants to like message anyone at all. So that would be a unique experience. Being messaged, that's crazy, bro. Yet being insult is worse than gay. Like I would want to know. This would be very interesting. You pair a concept against another concept, and you ask like, what is better? Well, what's better? And that would open a lot of people's minds, wouldn't it? Would you rather choose? That's also a very useful tool for debates. Yeah, as a man, you get you probably don't have to suck a dick in your life type of privilege as a man. That's pretty good privilege, I would say. Right? You should take that. You should use that privilege and not waste it, and not be proud of that when you waste it. So I will choose an incel, bro. Incel is just like sitting in that one place and kind of feels like a prisoner of society potentially and scared of people, and everyone wants to call each other shizo, so like he sucks in like a sponge in that fucking thing. It's my first real relationship. He's still a fucking virgin, basically. You know, he haven't made any progress in life. It's like, well, the only thing I can land is a gay relationship. Are you fucking like? Man, this interview is going like straight into the core, you know, like she knew how to start the interview previously of like, oh, you lost your virginity. Like she fucking bullet, I don't know, warping this guy like just all over the place. Boom, boom. Let's start the interview now. Headshot. All right, you're a dead body now. All right. Spits on his dead body. I'm like, all right, let's continue interview. Second part. I thought I was watching only 3 interactions between people. This is the outcast. Now I'm watching 4. Thank you very much, Zexang. Very cool. He's also a Pink Panther. Wow. All right, let's go back to the Ant Farm because I haven't finished that one. Man, it fucking sucks, bro. Didn't charge my tablet. What do I do? And probably my last love. Yeah, no. Yeah, I love that shit, bro. It's my first and last love. Yeah, no, you never felt the love of a woman before? Oh my god. It's like sometimes being gay is the most insult you can get, bro. Like shit. Yeah, just not being loved by women sounds like an awful existence, bro. Like shit. What do you have to go through if you're not loved by women? So Ari's like the only one fucking doing things here. Now it's justified of like, wow, she's wearing colors. Like for me, I'm like, I'm a little bit jealous, bro. There's a virgin that lost his virginity, but didn't actually do that. So it's like, shit. Okay, Ari, whatever you're doing, like, you're doing good job manipulating, bro. The narrative, the power she has. Exact shit, bro. Yeah, the same way it's easy not to be racist when you can just ignore black people and their culture. You know, oh, but when a black person gets attacked, we have to defend them. But when they become rappers and like really nasty people and just drug dealers and fucking bullies and policemen themselves, or project that ideology that they're like bodyguards, policemen. What the fuck? Is that all they can do? And barely knows how to sing, barely knows how to be on stage because they're all rappers, bro. And they're being praised by Billboard 100, and it's like let's ignore them, but like give them everything, but let's ignore everything that they're doing because no one's listening to the fucking rap. Like no one. It's being shoved down people's throats, so of course they're gonna click on something, and some people are gonna, dive into the culture, but like no one's listening to rap. Like we need different kind of music that we can actually understand and relate to. So it's like the same fucking thing. It's pure manipulation. You think you made the decision on your own free will, but the actuality is you're still a fucking virgin insult bullshit person that people get to interview and use you for, whatever platform you just built. Not the other way around. Yeah, it's easy supporting gays when you have nothing to do with gays at all. You have nothing to do with it. You have nothing to do with the black people. I'm supporting black people, but I have nothing to do with it, though. I'm not even going to talk about them. Just going to post a picture of a black person and be like, yes, I support black people. Look at this person you've never seen before. And somehow it fucking matters because the stupid Sierra is doing that. Is stuck in the same fucking, like, you didn't actually choose that. You grew up in a Disney Channel surrounded by black people. What the fuck do you expect? What do you expect in your life to be? Like, you didn't make your choices. Like, these sort of choices that you didn't actually make yourself, you have to wipe that shit off. Because that's the most darkest thing that you have ever done. Like, being manipulated, social pressure in general, like, you need to clean that shit up. And when people start doing that, when they clean themselves up, potentially they're gonna free themselves from all the curses and all the nasty shit that they are subjected to. All that peer pressure, like, you gotta escape. Every single time it's bad. I've never seen peer pressure to be like a good thing, unless it encourages you to, take action of making your life better. I'm putting peer pressure on you, but it's a one-to-one conversation of like, consider this advice. It should be very helpful. It was helpful to me. It's very personal because you spend time watching my video and all that shit, right? That is the opportunity of watching my videos. You get a personal interaction with high-level information, with alien-level information to improve your life somehow. The rest is up to you, because I don't know, everyone's situation is different, but I can talk about specific people and how they solve their problems, or how they hypothetically should solve their problems, because I'm still not like actively interacting with them, right? I'm just observing. But it's still job, it's still work, it's still high level shit.
You're a different person.
I am.
I have
right?
to say, yeah.
Thanks. And you know me
And you,
for.
yeah, it makes my heart really happy.
Yeah, because now she's not going to be pursued. She can just sit there with colors and not feel like shit, you know, because there's a fucking dude that never experienced love before. She should feel 10 times more like shit, but like, well, I can manipulate this person very easily, so like he doesn't deserve me, you know, at all. That would make her very happy. Absolutely. It makes the interaction so much more easier. It's kind of weird. There's a deeper layer, deeper lore of people interactions, of like what they actually feel is not what's on the surface, but it's their relationships with other people. You can easily break someone's heart, and it's going to be through completely different means than whatever they express on the surface. I can sort of feel that, you know, I can sort of understand what's going on underneath. It feels like, at least. Because I talk reasons, like reasons stack very quickly. You go through a lot of thoughts after all before you spit it out. And you come to similar conclusions because relationships work like math. It's very straightforward with not so straightforward ways. 5 plus 5 equals 4 plus 6. Whichever one you like more. I like 6s and stuff. Yeah, now I'm being somewhat politically controversial simply because gays have already been politicized. If something is being politicized, you're desperate to protect that group of people because they're constantly being attacked, or they're a minority that has been just created out of thin air, didn't actually naturally generated itself, you know, because when something is naturally generated, it already has natural protection as well. Natural ways to self-defend. You don't need to come out of your closet and tell everyone and be a helpless little fucking creature that needs love and support, you know, all of a sudden. When you come out, you should be coming out loud and proud and be very happy about it, instead of like asking for people to support you and to defend you and to make sure that haters can't touch you. You piece of shit then. You know, if you can't handle the hatred. I cannot handle the hatred because I didn't even came out as anything. Oh wait, I did came out as YouTube CEO. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, guys.
Look at her involvement with sexual predators as strictly coincidental.
Of course it's coincidental. It's like half of the fucking black people, bro.
Listen,
Half of the powerful black people, I would imagine. And a quarter of powerful anyone is gonna be a sexual predator, bro.
and let's be honest, most rappers aren't exactly the most morally righteous people.
Oh, let's be honest a little bit, guys. Let's slippy slip. I'm able to undo the end turn. It's my favorite feature that I wanted to have, bro. Jeez. There's a little bit of time to undo your turn because I always fuck it up. Every time. Honestly, I should make a video on Snap right now. Damn. Instead of watching this transformation. Because they're really trying to make someone feel that they're psychic. Yeah. That's what it takes. For now, I'm still annoyed by China's personality more than Sierra's. He does look just generally grumpy, I would say. And like trying to control situation. Because she has a spotlight. Fucking attention predators is what's going on here. Yeah, the moment you see black people don't matter, as much as you thought they do. Maybe it would liberate a person like that. Rewrite history, which is a big fucking deal.
Awards.
Bro, it would be so fucking disgusting if the only black woman or a person on a leaderboard within top 100s would just fall off into just uncontrollable rage or some bullshit like that. This is crazy, bro. I think it's a very interesting matrix overall, where you have concepts, but you also have the emotion of hatred. And seemingly hatred points down. It's like a negative thing, right? But it's gravity. You can choose what you don't like and you can discard it. It's like a trash bin. These could be like negative particles coming out of your body, purifying if you just throw them into this pool. That's pretty powerful. Gravity is different, or like hatred is different from harassment. Right? Harassment actually targets like particular things about a person and tries to pull them down. Gravity is just like, I don't like the album. I don't like the overall thing. Like, you must understand. I don't like black people in general, to be honest. They don't seem to be high quality people. Maybe I'm just incapable of liking people who are not high quality, because I need a better life, bro. I can't just look down all the time to people who are doing worse than I am, or pretend to do better when they actually aren't, when they're pretty toxic. So I want to go up. I want to get rid of all the bad things in my life and find the natural way of going up. And I'm constantly trying to purify myself from bad habits. But holy shit, I'm getting suffocated by other people's bad habits now. Now I have to fight them. A lot of changes have to happen until fucking horror stops being generated. It's insanity, bro. People might mistaken this period as like, oh, it's very empowering for them. Oh, man. I'm just suffocating, bro. I don't get any power to me because I'm fucking stuck in a room and there's nowhere to fucking grab it anyways, besides the internet or other toxic people. So you have to wait for people to intoxicate and then you crush them basically into fine powder. Yeah, Instagram is doing some weird shit. Yeah, Instagram.com doesn't work, but Instagram.com does work. Because logic, guys. Instagram lately have been the most shithole fucking place. Simply because they're trying to invent some ridiculous way to access Instagram. Some kind of bot protection, bro. AI protection. So bots don't use Instagram. It's so bad if bots use Instagram, bro. What? Human will verify, and then bot will start using the Instagram again. And human will constantly verify. What's the problem with that, you know? Bots don't want to verify themselves. Humans will verify bots. What do you expect, bro? I don't know what fucking protection works in this case. If someone wants to use bots, they will use bots, bro. Even Hearthstone cannot fucking get away with this shit. This is how many things I have to fucking deal with. Everywhere I go, there's major problems. I actually completed one of the videos. Holy shit, man. Going back to Ant Farm, I think I'm at episode like 7. And stupidity is like everywhere. Everyone seems to be ridiculously stupid, bro. pretty sure that's very unusual. And it's for the plot of, like, stupid things are gonna happen all over the place. There's just one smart person, though, who doesn't do stupid things, but is just genuinely afraid of everyone. Interesting how that goes. Like, I swear, it's very unusual for, like, grown-ups to act stupid. But at least 2 of them do. Like, that lady seems like fucking mental, bro. I guess the only smart grown-up is, like, the dad. But of course he is. So far, I think we cracked down where to look to make her stand out, basically. She may not be hot, but her friend is pretty fucking cool. But guess what else her friend has in common with the whole ant farm? Stupidity. Overwhelming stupidity. Intentional. Like pun stupidity. Type of like Ariana Grande Victorious level stupidity that has been multiplied 3 times. Because Ari didn't felt stupid, but like, Jesus Christ. Like, at this point, I can actually use the word retard, bro. Intentional retard. And she's nowhere to be found anywhere, even though she kind of takes the spotlight for how stupid she acts. And how pretty she is. Yet nowhere to be found. I'm getting, like, very offended by this show. Simply how they treat the actress that deserve actual spotlight. You know, like, what? I want to find her. I want to get her name and everything. Here we go. We're getting there. Completely C-listed and, like, she's completely cool. To not be. Alex D. Berry, bro. Fucking supermodel. Like, actually. Bruh. And C-listed. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. A.N.T Farm is just really a middle finger to a whole fucking America, I would say. I'm gonna not make her an independent person. She's just gonna be part of Sierra's team. But I'll actually, you know, Sierra and Alex. I'm on that shit. Isn't that cool? I mean, acting stupid is just one of those American traits where it's actually quite adorable if you do it the right way. It's fascinating. Because you get to tap into something that other people just simply refuse to do. So if you're not aggressive with your stupidity, if you're not grumpy about it, I mean, it comes out as pretty cute. So Alex kind of made it there. Alright, cool, let's keep going. We're uncovering something, let's go. I like the show. Yeah, this thing still doesn't work, by the way. Holy shit. But yeah, this guy still gets boringly offended to the point where my comment didn't make it. It's 4 comments, guys. Man, I was trying to be funny. I try to care. And people throw me a fucking middle finger. And it's like, shit, bro. By the way, technically there's only 2 characters. Because this artist guy, you know, he's kind of like sided in the corner of like, yeah, you do your thing, you be weird and stuff, but don't hang out with girls too much. Don't pretend that you're some kind of big deal. So only they 2 hang out, basically. And what a supporting character, am I right? Supporting all the weight of the other 2 losers. Detention, bro. Holy shit. She gave her a detention. Episode 12, I think. Oh my god, bro. So deserved. Such a cool fucking ending. No, it got worse. She called the parents because she's the teacher now. She's the history teacher. The only question is, what's the ending of that episode? What the history teacher, bro? Do you know how fucking ironic that is? I wonder if you can put entirety of Disney into detention, you know, and call the parents. I feel like I'm sometimes in situations where I have to fucking be the teacher who's really fucking bitter. And will put people in detention at some point. I will just give up on them. Of like, oh, you guys don't want to fucking learn at all. Here's the most popular song in Disney. And obviously this comes out from a Halloween special episode, which is really dark and disgusting. So even this this whole song doesn't have a good background or good history. We would like a history teacher to clean up the fucking history for this one. Yeah, it's a shitty song. I don't like it. It's probably even more popular as a Nightcore song.
This ain't extreme. I'ma get your soul.
Wait, I'ma get you sauce? What's going on here? I'ma get you scared? Fucking sounds like sauce, bro. I'ma get you what? You know, I am pretty fucking scared. I'm pretty scared. I wish I knew I was, but now I know. Bro, the giant mouth scares me more. Like, if this is the pinnacle of Ant Farm, it's very scary. I'm not gonna lie. That's what it is. Like, the vibe is that she takes the spotlight, but the spotlight is filled with, like, filth and nonsense, bro. Wait, 20 million? That's garbage, bro. This song is played, like, everywhere in Nightcore universe, bro. Oh, sauce. I'ma get you sauce. You know, just it just the cure disappeared, so I guess that's pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. Give me that sauce. She goes by her full name. What are the songs, bro? There's more. Whoa. There's more and more popular shit. This is scary, bro. Dynamite? Wait, that's her? Some beef between Dove. That's interesting. Alright, one more. I mean, there's the whole sister squad, and they can kind of have a dynamic. Because, of course, they have to work 3 for one song. That one works, you know. Pretty as Disney Channel girls. Look at that shit. Yeah, she's 6th place, like it says on the thumbnail. Zendaya fucking 13. Debbie Ryan, bro. Higher than Laura? Yeah, whatever, bro. I don't believe this anymore. And I mean, if you show this photo, yeah, she's fucking ugly, bro. But right now, she's fine, bro. Now, again, I wouldn't put McCormick or Sierra that high. It's just a personal preference in a way. Like, she was too young, like, when she was doing Disney shows. And it's just something I can't accept, bro. She's not that attractive because of that. Because of that simple reason that you don't get to see her, like, full-fledged version too much. Just the adorable version. Anyways, I think that's it. But I'm gonna come back for more. Bye-bye.